This is perfect so that you always can see, right? This is a beanie that keeps you warm. Right now it's cold outside, but there's a rechargeable light that I think is just genius. Look at this. It's the Headlightz Rechargeable LED Solid Knit Beanie with a light. $17.95, and you get it home for $5.98. It's a huge customer pick because you can always see where you're going. I think it's a safety thing as well. So let me go over the colors real quick. These are in solid, and I'll start over here. We have it in coral, and then we also have it in this plum. We have it in galaxy blue. We also have charcoal, and then we have black. Raquel Graham is the founder and owner and creator with that genius mind. So hello, how are you this morning?
Hello, I am well. Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Yes, so the hat is fantastic for exercising, which is obviously why I started it, why I created it. I'm a runner in Chicago, and in the winter it gets dark by like 3:30, and I wanted to run, so I needed to see where I was going. But what's really important, what I found, is that when I was wearing it, it was so important for people, cars. I run on a bike path, for people to be able to see me. So although I started the hat for recreation, let me tell you, the safety component has really come to the forefront, especially now. I can't tell you how many people called me to say they need your hat in Texas. And when we've been selling it all these years, I've been saying that it's one thing for recreation, but the safety component is so important. These days with people texting and driving,
right.
If you wear this hat, especially for kids, because it's unisex, one size fits most, it's great for people to have an extra layer, the light flickering, seeing the light, just for people to stop and say, oh my gosh, what's that? We see in the B-roll, there's a man who's changing a tire at the side of the road. It's great that he can see the tire, but it's even better that people driving by can see him. So there's so many uses for the hat, but I want to show one of the secret sauce of the hat. So I'm going to take out this light right here, and I have on the hat, so you'll see how easy it is. I'm going to do that again. I just popped it out. Here it is. And here is the magic. So you take off the cap, and here is where you plug into any USB port. I have one here, or this plug, anywhere where you charge your phone or your computer. You charge this for 90 minutes, and you will get up to 8 hours of continuous light. It has 3 settings. But the lowest setting will give you 8 continuous hours. Now, when the light is out as well, believe it or not, this is machine washable. So all you do, you take the light out, you throw it in the washing machine, you wash it, lay on cold, lay flat to dry, and you're good to go.
I think there's so many uses, like you said, so versatile, you guys. For $5.98, first of all, you just get a super cute beanie. But if anything happens, and it does, especially right now when it gets dark early, if you need to change a tire and you have this on, you have light to be able to see what you're doing. But just like Raquel said, you have light so that somebody driving on the highway doesn't accidentally hit you. So this is great, not only if you need to change a tire, but just a lot of women who are out there running, there are coyotes in the neighborhood and bad people in the neighborhood. You want to have that light so everybody can see you. It's so practical.
It's practical uses. And also, here's another great sector that loves the hat. They're the dog walkers.
True.
So I don't have a dog. Yeah. So, you have to pick up after the dog. So what I learned is that dog walkers jostle with with a flashlight, and meanwhile they're picking up, right? Well, wherever you're looking is where the light is going to go. So it's fantastic. I learned this actually on air from a dog walker that said that it was a godsend because they didn't have to jostle. And here's the bonus that a flashlight won't give you, is that you're warm. That's the other piece. So meanwhile, it's not just about the light, you're warm, and the hat is high quality, machine washable. The way that it's sized, as you can see, it goes all the way over my ears. Unisex, it can fit anywhere from a say 9 years and up to a grown man. We've had no issues when it comes to fit. And
Right.
like I said, it's generous to go over the ears any way that you like it. But there are also indoor uses too. People that work in the attic, in their garages, people sitting on the porch, sewing and knitting. We can go over all the recreation, the obvious, the biking and the sledding, but grilling at night, shoveling snow, fishing, camping, and then on the safety side, even basic things like coming in at night and seeing getting the key in the door, or searching for something in your purse.
And yeah, and I want to tell them the color that's very limited too, Raquel. So the
Okay,
black
sure.
is very, very popular, you guys. So if you'd like to get the black home, write down the item number 577293. This is practical. It is a wonderful, comfortable, warm beanie. And you always have light. Even if you wanted to sit in your bed and read while the other person is
That's
asleep,
right,
and
which
you don't
people
have to.
have.
Yeah, they don't
That's
have
right.
to turn
People
on
have
their
mentioned
lamp.
that. Exactly. And they don't want to disturb their partner or their spouse. So
it's genius. I really,
Right.
I'm glad you had that aha light bulb moment. No, seriously, I've
Yes,
not seen
and it's been
anything
a
like it.
bestseller. It's been a customer pick for 4 years straight and sells out
it's
every
fantastic.
year. Yes.
Every year, you guys, and just like you recharge your phone, you recharge this light, and then you stick it in your beanie and you go. You go for a walk, you walk the dog. I like being able to see, to pick up your poop, because neighbors want you to be responsible when you have your dog, and you don't want to miss anything. You want people to know you're responsible. So, but
And I
the
want to talk
safety
about
thing
a
is
little
good.
bit, yeah, and let me talk about the battery, the
Sure.
light one more time. Here's what's also good to know about this light. It doesn't work like a cell phone. So if you don't use your cell phone for 2 weeks or so, the battery's going to die. That's not the case with this light. So I said that you have up to 8 hours of light. If you only use it 1 hour and you don't touch it for 2 weeks, when you come back, you'll have 7 hours.
Oh,
So
wow.
that's why it's great to keep one in your car or keep one in your house, because if something unfortunate happens and it's just there, you can rely on it and it'll turn on and it'll be there for you.
You guys, it is just $5.98 to probably get the most versatile beanie you'll ever have that serves a function and purpose to keep you safe, to keep all pathways lit up. Thank you, Raquel. Thank you for coming up with this. I can see why it's a customer pick for the past 4 years. And I'm glad Texas called and told you they needed it. That's my home state. So that's really good. I'll remind you of colors in a minute. Okay, so at the very beginning here, I told you about the dolly trolley. I just want to